One of the most interesting experiments that we can do with the Experience cylinder is to try to create the impression of the user being inside a 3D world here in the cylinder. We have the 360-degree large screen, and using adaptations of gaming and graphics technology, we can project a 3D model onto the whole 360-degree screen. Now, one of the experiments we're carrying out to experiment in this area is a model of the Roskilde University campus, which has been built, and here we can see it projected onto the screen. Now, overhead we have a 3D camera which is tracking the position of the user, and so at any time the scene displayed on the screen, it represents the viewer's viewpoint, the first-person viewpoint of the 3D model. Now, a whole set of interesting interaction questions arises from such experiments. One can, of course, walk around and be tracked, and the scene adjusts to the user's position. But the problem is that after a few steps, you will walk into the screen. So we're experimenting with some other ways of interacting with the 3D world, such as, for example, driving through it using some other control, a small vehicle, or even surfing through the campus using a balance board or some other device like a Segway. We could also look at some surrealistic effects to mask some of the imperfections of the interaction and make the experience more interesting and, in a sense, more immersive, such as jumping to a great height to get an overview of the 3D world. Another set of interesting research questions arises from trying to overlay information over the 3D world, so that as one is, say, walking around the campus, one could see information about what the buildings are for, maybe look for particular people. We could use such a display to introduce new students to the campus, taking them on a virtual tour, or in other circumstances, not necessarily the university, use such displays for virtual sightseeing, showing historical information or scientific information about the surroundings in the 3D world.